Happy Thursday. Welcome back to the channel. We got a few games of NBA tonight. I believe we have three matchups. John Morant is back in the lineup after his injury to his ankle. We got the Bucks and the Grizzlies to start off. Let me know which other games everyone's looking forward to seeing. Please hit the like button. Please subscribe to the channel. Leave your comments. Share the video. And please support the channel by donating with PayPal. Information's in the description. Let's get it. Let's get it. First game of the night. The Bucks and the Grizzlies. Have a great night, day, whatever time zone you in.
Even though they probably are due to lose 1-6, but I'm gonna go with the hometown team. Are we taking a point? I got to get points. Or
You got to give me 3.5, and I'll even
this
say
ain't FanDuel.
under on John Morant. Whatever the point, I don't even know what the points are. Under on John Morant.
Okay, I'm gonna go look it up.
Reb and Nider on the call. Let's get you there live. We're going to be back at the half.
Glad you're with us wherever you may be. Good crowd on hand, and guess what? Steven Adams wins the tap.
Garner, we should be in for a treat tonight, as should everyone watching at home.
High-level basketball, and a large crowd has gathered here inside FedEx Forum. Shot clock down to 8. Conchar guarded by Grayson Allen. Steven Adams, who missed the last game due to injury. Dillon drives down the lane against the shot clock, forces it, can't fill it. Rebound to the floor, and it's dug out by Grayson Allen. Milwaukee winning over Golden State 128-111 on Tuesday night. Just 55% held Golden State to just 40% from the floor and won despite giving up 23s. Brook Lopez missing a three and the rebound to John Morant. Grizzlies, meanwhile, Monday against Atlanta, winning 128-103. Shot a season-high 60%. Here's a Morant triple. That's off the back iron. And Carter diving for it, and it's out of bounds to the Grizzlies. The Grizzlies were thinking that Antetokounmpo and Jackson came together. Maybe there was a foul there, and the loose ball favors the Grizzlies. Shot clock did reset all the way, and so the Grizzlies have 23 coming back in.
Well, one thing for the Grizzlies against this Milwaukee Bucks, they're talking about
whether or not there was possession by Milwaukee. They're going to make it 24, full 24.
The one thing with the Grizzlies against this Milwaukee Bucks team, you talk about how good they are defensively, length that they have, but they are very good position-wise to foul in Javon Carter.
And Morant's going to want free throws out of this, and I believe he will get them as well.
You want to talk about pit bulls. We got two pit bulls in this game right here. And you see the grab there of Morant, with John Morant, with how much he is always on the attack. Well, Javon Carter lives for these type matchups as a defender.
Morant did not play sore thigh against Atlanta, coming off his 8th double-double of the season against Detroit prior Friday night. 1 of 2 from the line for Morant, who's 10th in the league, averaging 27.7 a game. Carter starting his 23rd game for Milwaukee this year. Middleton working his way back after injury. They will not count the basket, but it will be a foul on Dillon Brooks. But side out, so no points for Milwaukee. Middleton returning after wrist surgery. This is just his 7th game back.
See, I think they're gonna say that the contact happened before the shot. I don't really know how. That's not a and one, but the Grizzlies will take just a foul situation. Steven Adams, different defense tonight. Middleton misses that too, but Steven Adams' defense tonight is going to be perimeter defense with Brook Lopez shooting.
Morant in the lane. Adams offensive rebound. Middleton wrestles it away, and then Adams goes in for the held ball and a jump ball. So a bit of an uneven start here. Teams are combined 0 for 5, but Brevin, you mentioned it in the Pinnacle Effective Advice of the Game board battle, the top 2 rebounding teams in the NBA, both in terms of rebounds per game and margin.
There's also 2 physical basketball teams. The thing about it, physical, but guys that are still able to be athletic while being physical.
Dillon against Middleton leans in and banks it in. Tough shot maker, Dillon Brooks back on the case.
For Dillon Brooks is, people talk about as much of an instigator as he is. He's one of the hardest playing players in the league.
Antetokounmpo going downhill. Steven Adams.
Oh, a jump ball.
They call a jump ball. I would imagine. I can't imagine that would have been a foul.
No, it'll be a jump ball with Steven Adams and Giannis Antetokounmpo. The start here is Dylan Brooks. This is called determination. I am going to get to my spot on the floor, even though Chris Middleton with the hit of the basketball is able to stay, and then great defense by Steven Adams at the rim.
Shot clock down to 8. Middleton against Brooks. Backs him in the paint. Little shake and bake. A turn and gun off the rim, and the rebound to John Conchar. Milwaukee starts 0 for 4. Jackson against Antetokounmpo. Brooks curls foul line behind a Jaren screen. That'll be short. And the rebound tapped by Lopez to the corner, saved by Middleton. Bucks average 112.5 per game. They give up 107.5 per game. By defensive rating, they're best in the NBA. Grizzlies force a turnover. Morant back the other way. And now Brooks and Middleton get into it. And they are separated. And
Well, I'll tell you what happened, Bobby, is great defense by Dylan Brooks. As Chris Middleton went to the floor, Dylan went to step over and start to run down the floor. Chris Middleton trips Dylan Brooks as he gets ready to run down the floor. You see a great defense. They go to the floor here. They say he's grabbing the leg there.
Yeah.
And then look there. That is just a takedown by Middleton.
yeah, so now we're going to go to the replay center tonight because I would imagine you would have to. This is certainly a hostile act. So you want to know who's in the replay center tonight?
Yeah, partner, I would like to know who's having a little bit of soul tonight.
Tony Brothers and Natalie Sago.
This is an easy flavoring call here. I mean, he had his legs wrapped at the beginning, and he could have just let him go, but as Dylan took the step,
Here's David Guthrie.
After replay review, it's been upgraded to a flagrant penalty 1 on Middleton for the unnecessary contact. Brooks will shoot 2 shots, 24 on the shot clock.
And in that case, discipline on the part of Jaren for not retaliating because you don't expect somebody to grab your leg and try to tackle you on a basketball court.
yeah, and the thing is, the Grizzlies have the ultimate instigator in Dylan Brooks, and he does everything he can to give this Grizzlies team an advantage, and part of that advantage is getting underneath the skin of his opponent, and got underneath the skin there of Chris Middleton.
The Canadian provocateur.
Oh. Write that word down. Oh, good. Spelling of it first.
It's a $5 word that means instigator. So free throws down. The Grizzlies a 5-0 lead. See if things cool down a little bit. I figure not. Lopez with a foul. Lopez is leading the league at almost 3 blocks a game. It's a career-high number from him.
Has gotten a lot better with his mobility as time has gone along, because as a big, he's not going to be up on screens. They're not going to trap. He's going to be dropped, but he has to do a good job of faking and fading as long as he can until the defender can get back. And then you don't realize how big he is until you're on the floor. The size without the reach is enough, but then the reach just makes it that much tougher.
They don't call him Splash Mountain for nothing. Grayson Allen having himself a career year. Antetokounmpo against Jaren, 10 to shoot. Giannis to the baseline, lays it up and off, and will go to the free throw line. First foul on Jaren Jackson Jr. There are very few players in the league who can do this.
Well, yeah, exactly. And the thing is, with Jaren, because he has the reach, he can give one step. There's no need in being too close to Giannis. And because he has the strength, a lot of times you don't want to give ground to these type players because they take up that space, but now they're the aggressor. Jaren is stronger now with what he has done with his body to absorb some of that contact. But if you get close enough, now you're having to slide your feet, change angles, and you don't want Jaren picking up fouls early in this game.
Giannis is averaging better than 30 and 10 with 5 assists and shooting better than 50% from the floor. There have been only 4 seasons in league history a player has done that. Kareem did it with the Bucks, and Wilt Chamberlain did it twice.